In this video we will be fast tracking you through your very first cutting project. Begin by removing the overlay from the standard cutting mat. Keep it, you'll need to put it back on later. Next, load a piece of cardstock onto the cutting mat and smooth it down to make sure that it's stuck in place. You can use the back of your spatula to help you do this, or if you have the optional brayer, you can also use this to help you smooth cardstock and other materials onto your cutting mat. Once you have the cardstock loaded, it's time to set up the machine. We will begin by opening the tray at the back of the machine, and also by opening the tray at the front of the machine. Then we'll bring the touchscreen into position and turn the machine on. Using the stylus, tap anywhere on screen and then tap OK to confirm the startup message. Next, grab the standard blade, that's the one with the black top, and remove the blade cap and then drop the tool into the tool carriage, locking it in place with the grey lever. Now, feed the mat into the machine in the direction of the purple arrow and press the load mat button. Next, tap on pattern, then on the theme shapes icon, scroll to the bottom screen and tap on the three-dimensional box. There are a couple of boxes available with certain models, however you may only see one depending on which model you have. I'm going to use the second model and I will click Set. Not going to make any adjustments here, we will cover that in a later video. I will simply click OK. Then I'll tap on Please Select and then on Cut. Next I'll perform a test cut by tapping on Test, loading a preferred shape, tapping OK and then Start. The machine will then calibrate the auto blade and perform the test cut for us. If the test cut was successful, we can continue by clicking Start. If we need to test again, we can click on Test Again. Mine was OK, so I will click Start. Again, the machine will perform a calibration of the auto blade, and then it will begin the cutting process. Now I have sped this up as it took around 3 minutes in all to perform the cutting, so I will join you at the end of the cut. When the machine has finished cutting, you can tap OK on the screen and then unload your mat. If you have finished cutting, you can turn the machine off, close it up and store it for future use. To remove the cardstock from the standard mat, I generally start by removing the outside or the waste area of my cut. and I will use the spatula to help me get started. For the project itself, be gentle when you're working with areas that have fine cuts, especially on the standard mat, as it can be extra sticky. Once you've started the cardstock removal, you can gently peel away the design from the cutting mat. Remember that spatula is a very useful tool to help you get things off the mat without ripping or creasing or wrinkling them. Be gentle and be patient, and do remember to get all of the cardstock off of the mat before storing it. When you do come to store it, return the protective sheet on top, as this will keep all of the dust and cat hairs and all that sort of stuff away. To finish this project, begin by folding along all of the score lines. Now bring the two crowns together, push them down gently and feed them through one of the slots on one of the side panels. Then bring the other side panel up and again feed the crowns through the slot. And there we go. An easy to make box in less than 10 minutes. If you haven't already had a go at this, I would thoroughly encourage you to do so, as it will get you used to using the machine.